The seventh day of testimony wrapped up early in the federal trial of former pro wrestler Ted DiBiase Jr. DiBiase faces a 13-count indictment. He's accused of conspiracy, wire fraud, and money laundering, with prosecutors saying that he embezzled nearly $3 million in TANF welfare funds. 16 WAPT's Ross Adams is live tonight at the federal courthouse with the latest on the case. Ross.
Judge Carlton Reeves paused the trial until Friday morning at 9 o'clock. He says he had to deal with another matter on his court docket, but that didn't happen before we saw a key witness break down and have an emotional moment for the second day in a row. In a trial that could last at least 3 weeks, federal prosecutors want to convince the jury hearing the case against Ted DiBiase Jr. that the ex-professional wrestler is a greedy con man who manipulated the former director of the Human Services Department to get millions of dollars in federal welfare funds to pay for cars, a boat, plus a new house in Madison worth $1.5 billion. The defense is working to tell a different story. They want the 12 men and women who have to weigh the evidence to believe that everything DiBiase did with the federal welfare funds he's accused of embezzling was done out in the open and no one tried to hide anything. Wednesday, the jury saw a copy of the first contract DiBiase received from a nonprofit organization now implicated in the $98 million welfare fraud scheme. The agreement, initially worth $250,000, didn't require DiBiase to provide any reports on how the money was spent, according to John Davis, who was back on the witness stand for the fourth day in a row. The defense also showed the jury multiple social media posts, including photos of Davis and DiBiase at different events across the state, supposedly related to DiBiase's work. They say that's proof that everything was public and above board. Davis says the DiBiase brothers became like family to him. He even broke down and started crying on the witness stand again for the second day. That came after the defense read an email from DiBiase that mentioned Davis' mother's birthday. He told the court, "I'm sorry I lost my mother," as Davis struggled to regain his composure. In one text message, Davis referred to Ted as his younger brother and Brett as his baby brother. Davis told the man, "You're never going to be able to get rid of me. I'm going to be in your life forever. I love you." Later in the trial, we could see the owners of those two nonprofits who funneled all that money to DiBiase, including New School Summit founder Nancy New, take the witness stand and testify against him. For now, we're live at the federal courthouse in downtown Jackson. Ross Adams, 16 WAPT News.
All right, Ross, thanks. Well, the trial is expected to last another week. You can follow every update from the DiBiase trial on the 16 WAPT mobile app, also at WAPT.com.